What's your flavor? Tell me what's your flavor? What's your flavor? Tell me what's your flavor? What's your flavor? Tell me what's your flavor?
Hey lovers, this is podcast Sexual Flavas, where we will be discussing love, sex, relationships, sexual health and awareness, and everything in between. I'm your girl Mocha J, a beautiful chocolate 26-year-old, newly single and semi-ready to mingle. I'm the flavor who gives the least fuck about holding back. I'll share everything.
I'm Caramel. I'm 26 years old, single, not mingling, but I'm the goofy one of the group. And although I have the least experience, I'm the most adventurous one.
Hey, I'm Almond. I'm the mother of the group, a mother of one. I'm really into fitness and physical and mental wellness. I'm the oldest of the group, which also means I have an arrangement of interesting stories to share with you all.
And the ratchet tagline of the week is, the nigga you have to give gas money to has the best dick.
Always.
Oh, yeah. Just because you got to get home.
Right. We'll start with our first segment, Just the Tip.
Well, I just want to say before we get into Just the Tip, normally, you guys, we would have, let me tell you, like, any news that's going on this week. But
I'm chill right
there's
now.
nothing to talk about.
There's no news.
There's news it's a new year, so everybody's trying to start the year off real slow and like positive. You know, there's like a lot of fucking optimism in January.
Right.
And nobody wants to do anything bad. And we don't want to talk about the shit that's on the news because, you know, niggas is tired of that shit.
Right. Keep it light. Keep it right.
So, we'll just roll into the tip.
Roll into it.
Roll into the
Just the
Tip of love.
Just a little bit.
That was really, really sad.
Sorry.
So,
Y'all know the song.
the tip will normally roll into our topic. And so I'm going to just start off with what our topic is. And it's about faking it till you make it, which a lot of women have to do these days. And I guess I want to talk about why women have to fake it. I first want to ask my lovely ladies here, have you guys ever had to fake it?
Definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, according to Western University, there's a report that says like 70% of women don't even experience orgasms during intercourse, compared to the 90% of men who do. So, that's half the reason we gotta fake it. Let me just say that women fake it because men don't do their jobs.
Or it's just too long.
Yeah, well, that's it.
Yes.
It takes us. I think it takes us a very long time to orgasm.
Yeah.
And if you feel like a man is just not getting it there,
Yeah.
you just like fuck it. Let's just end this shit because you are really not hitting the
It's not
spots.
gonna happen, buddy.
So that's a lot of reasons to why we have to fake it. But
yeah, and I heard somewhere that says like men have to try to not have an orgasm while women have to try to have an orgasm. So you're on two different like streams here. It's just like
yeah, right.
It's
so
mental.
For my personal experience, I read an article on Psychology Today, and it was like dead on for my number one reason to why I would have to fake it till I make it. Like for women, I think that orgasms and sex is very psychological. Like we have to like feel it, and we have to be in the mood,
and
we have to
relaxed.
like be relaxed, and I can't be thinking about what bill I have to pay, or did I feed the baby? Did he take his medication?
Right.
What do I have to wear to work tomorrow? If I'm thinking about all that shit, I'm definitely not gonna have an orgasm. And that's where you could take the onus off the man. Sometimes it ain't got shit to do with if he's fucking me right.
Right.
It has something to do with what the fuck am I thinking about?
Right.
Oh my god, I forgot to vacuum the carpet. Right. You know, like, oh, I gotta get up and go get the vacuum.
Right.
You know what can solve this?
What?
If you just have sex high.
That is true, because you know, she's right though. So, but like, that's one of the first reasons why women fake orgasms, because they have to psychologically prepare themselves for orgasms.
You have to let yourself go.
Which
Literally.
Literally. And I remember I dated a man once, and he used to get so upset because he used to be like, yo, why you gotta drink or be high every time we have sex? And I'm like, because I can't stop thinking.
I'm a woman and I deal with the real world every day. And right now, I'm trying to turn that brain off and get into the mood.
Exactly.
And back
So please hand me a glass of Cabernet. Let me sip on it. Let me think about sex.
Yeah.
While I sip on that lovely glass of Cabernet, and then my vagina will start to tingle.
You know what I like to do? I like to be like in the mood at work. Like, I like to think about it at
all
work
day
and have. No, we're not going to talk about my current situation. But
Okay. Yes, we
I
are. Put a pin in that.
I like to fantasize a little bit at work, and then I'll be like, "Well, I'm gonna fuck the shit out of him when I get off work." So now that's my goal, and that's where my focus is. And
Until
then
he do some fuck shit, and then you like, no, now I gotta fake it.
Right.
Yeah. I get you. I mean, sometimes you gotta do the build up because, like, for them, it's like 2 seconds.
Right. Yeah.
You show them a nipple, they like, boing.
Right. Like, ready to go.
And for us, it's like, yeah, you gotta, like, think about it. You gotta go on Tumblr and look at some fucking pictures or, like.
Yeah, like, I hate when a guy automatically assumes that you're ready just because you agreed to have sex with him. Mm-hmm. Like, no, you have to get me ready. Like, I'm not just walking around with a smell trail all day
or
ready to go.
Or they like kiss you on your neck, or like they I hate the touch your vagina thing. If they touch your pussy, they rub it a little bit. Rub it a little bit, and they like, oh yeah. Then I'm like, whoa, no, nigga, it ain't ready yet.
Right, that's a constant
it's like
thing.
A fucking, you know how you gotta warm up the oven to bake the pizza?
You have to preheat me. Preheat me, bitch.
So wait, Psychology Today also says the second reason that women cannot have orgasms, or I mean, we can't. It takes longer. Female orgasms aren't always what is the satisfaction for women.
Right.
Like every time,
it's not going to be
for
fireworks.
any men that decide to listen to this podcast, the way that you guys nut, like. I'm not saying that women don't nut and that we don't have an orgasm and that it's not important, but that's not always the most important thing.
Sometimes it's the experience that's more memorable than the orgasm.
That's true.
Sometimes, and I know some people are going to get mad at me for saying this, but sometimes niggas just cuddle with me. Like, rub my hair or
play in my hair.
Yeah,
like the sensuality of it. Yeah, I like that.
Like pinch you know when guys grab your chin and they
or kiss you on the forehead.
I like to be rubbed on the butt.
Me
too.
too.
Like if you're just laying down and you rub on my booty, like I'm just like yes.
I'm over here. Raising her hand like y'all can see me. Call on me, teacher. Have you guys ever had a guy like rub on your butt? Like they rub, and then they start like getting lower.
Yeah.
Right.
Lower. Yes. And I hate that. I had to tell my husband.
I like it.
Wait a minute. There's been a change of events.
Because it's never, like, once again, I'm all in my head. So it's like, for me, I'm like, I just want my butt rubbed right now. Like, I just want a booty rub. But then the booty rub turns into a cuff, to a, like, twizzle of the vagina. Don't touch my fucking pussy yet. I'm not ready for the pussy touch. I just want you to rub my ass.
How many minutes precisely do you need an ass rub?
I don't know. It depends. I feel sorry for him because I don't fucking know. Like, it could be on a good day, and they could do it for 3 minutes, and then I'm on. But, like, if I really had a rough day, and I'm not really looking for penetration or an ultimate orgasm, then I just like, it could be for 30 fucking minutes. Just rub
just to tease you.
It's not even teasing. It's actual enjoyment. Like, you know, sometimes you just want to be touched. Sometimes you just want to rub someone to touch your breast, but not with you don't even want to think about the fact that a dick is coming next.
I love to think about the fact that a dick is coming next. Like, if I'm, like, say if I'm in the kitchen washing dishes and the nigga comes up behind me and he's like, oh, you know, I'm thinking about that ass right now. I'm like, yes, I'm thinking about it too. Like, yes, I'm all for it.
Oh, man.
Wow.
Like, I'm always excited for dick. I don't know why.
I don't know.
What are you about to say, Caramel?
I'm thinking I'm probably a combination.
Of the
Of the two?
Yeah, it depends on the day, you know? It depends on where the moon is at. Is the moon full or is it a half crescent?
Is it a half moon? Is it a full moon? I don't know.
Oh.
You know what? If you think about it, dudes actually have it like really hard because they have to like think about
where's this bitch
like,
at?
Should I take it
Should
to
I
her right
try
now, or is she gonna try to be like, no, just rub my booty?
There is no like sexual. What was I about to say? Like, what do you call it? What do you call the moon phases? Is it I don't want to make myself sound stupid.
Yeah.
Celestial or
celestial?
Is that what it is?
Solstice?
I don't know what the hell.
I have no idea. But all I know is that if your guy knows you, he knows like when to try you. Like he knows, like, you know what, she acting a little funny right now. I'm not gonna try it. Or you know what, this bitch is always in the mood, so I'm gonna try it every time.
I don't think that's all dudes. Some dudes are like really oblivious and don't care. Like they probably like, well, I want to have sex today, so I'm about to go try it. Yeah, I've been in that situation.
Or the guy who always has like the fucking lubricant, so that could, like, if you don't get wet,
right?
Like,
don't worry,
I got that all set.
Or the guy that thinks like we don't need lube because I know I can get you wet and you still not ready. So he does like the half pumps in until you get wet.
Like he puts the tip in and he like dip it.
All
no,
full thing in, and then you're like, okay, like seriously.
Okay,
so that means no licking it before we're sticking it. Then, like,
well, no, you can lick it, but if you lick it, you can stick it. But
if you lick it, you can stick it.
It's like a guarantee.
It's a guarantee. If you lick it, this is a contract, the lick it contract.
Right,
you
like,
have to stick it.
You have to stick it. But you know what? That's not always true.
No,
there has been times. This is like back in the day, like where you were like, I don't want to fuck this nigga, but if he eat my pussy, I might let him. And then he thinks it's a lick and stick it contract.
Right.
So he's all excited. He down there like sound effects. And then he comes up like, yeah, and you're like, no means no.
I don't. You know what? I can't do that. I'm a sucker for hair.
Caramel cannot do that. I was just telling her a story yesterday about a guy that I definitely didn't want to put another notch on my belt for.
It's always a notch on the belt.
He was like really trying. So I even spent the night over. He was trying to have sex all night, and I didn't want to have sex. So he got tired. We went to sleep. He woke up in the morning and he decided, like, I'm going to go down on her and that way I know she'll fuck me. And he was just like, he gave me the best head I've ever had in life. No, he was like whispering, like, let me get the condom.
I would have been like,
condom. And I was just like, no, I'm not ready.
So even if a nigga lick it, he always going to stick it for you.
Caramel. No, wait.
Pretty much.
No. If it's really good.
Nigga, if it's really good, I might not even give you head back. And you're not gonna get no pussy. I might kiss you, and
he didn't get head back.
That was me. Like, no, nigga, no.
When you really don't want to fuck someone, but you kind of give them a little chance.
I've never been in that situation.
You will be.
You
will be. Trust me. And I'm saying the other thing is, like, I don't know what I'm trying to say. You gotta, like, I'm trying to give a way that a nigga can give me head to the point where I might fuck you. But I can't think of
He has to, like, you know what I like that I know most women don't like? I like hearing a nigga, like, sound satisfied. Like, I want to hear a grunt, a moan, or something.
While you're giving me head.
Yeah, and that might make me more in the mood.
Yeah,
I don't know.
That might. You right.
Yeah,
You right.
because the other time I was in that situation, the nigga that was
Like he sounded like he was like having the best
meal
meal
of
ever.
his life, like
So wait a minute, this fucks up the whole. So in my Psychology
Right.
Today article, the third reason that women fake it is because women need to boost a male's ego, and
Yeah,
sometimes
I
we
believe
don't want
that.
to do that.
mm-hmm.
But right now we're talking about our motherfucking
Ego.
egos being boosted.
Because I
So
think
niggas
that's the day
and
we
men,
live in.
I don't want to keep using the word
Niggas and
nigga
men.
because niggas and men,
It's
like,
different.
like they different fucking creatures.
No, there's white niggas, Mexican niggas,
and then there's
black
men.
niggas.
Yeah, so when we use the word niggas,
Whatever, y'all know
it
what
is
y'all are.
not racial, okay? Know that, because I dated a white man and I called him a nigga all the time, though he was not allowed to call me one.
That's fucked up.
That's crazy.
I was like, look, nigga. Okay, so like, do you guys ever feel like that? Do you feel like sometimes
And needs a boost
that
ego?
that it takes so much energy to boost his ego, or you're feeling like you're focusing on a man's ego so much that I don't find this to be true.
I've done that.
It's in my scenario. I've done it before too. Like fake it just because.
Yeah,
You want to make
because
it.
you
Oh,
want
I'm
him
not even thinking about it like that. You
Yeah.
just don't want him to feel bad.
Right.
like because I don't know if y'all have this, but a lot of guys, I stop saying niggas. A lot of guys,
But that's what they is.
they want to ask you. They want to ask you, did I make you come? Did
Yeah,
you
why
come?
do you want to have an
'Cause they
AAR about
want,
it?
It's their ego. They want to feel like they have that over you. Like,
How
I can
was
make
it?
you
Somebody post out the email address after I asked this.
Okay.
After I asked this question. So I want to know, men, why do you ask? Did I make you come? Because first of all, if you made me come, you should have noticed.
You can see it.
Secondly, not only can you see it, they should be able to feel it.
That's
They should be
what I
able
would
to-
think, because in my body it
Yeah.
contracts so
Contracts.
hard.
My legs shake.
That you should feel it.
Really?
You should feel the
wetness.
pussy just leech
Wrapping
on.
around.
It's like a
Pulling you
leech.
in.
Right. It's suction in. That's what my boyfriend, my ex, said. He was like, it feels like a vacuum sometimes.
Yes. So then,
Yeah.
like, if you didn't feel that, don't ask me and make me lie to you. Don't make me lie to you.
'Cause
Like,
we will.
men get upset when they find out women fake it, but you asking me a bullshit ass question.
that you already know the answer
You
to.
know I didn't come. So why do you make?
But
why
that
do you-
don't mean that it wasn't good.
Yes.
That's true.
Oh
That's
my
what I'm-
Yeah.
gosh.
That's
High
very.
fives in the studio.
That's very true.
That is. We need to put that on the table. Just because a woman doesn't orgasm does not mean that she did not enjoy the sex.
Exactly.
Yes.
It really does, because we rarely come like every time.
Every time.
yeah,
We
I've
can't-
never.
I don't come every time.
First
Right.
of all, y'all niggas, y'all men. Let me fix let me be more
PC.
politically correct, which Donald Trump said we don't have to be anymore. But let me
Nigga.
be more politically
That
correct,
nigga.
and let me use proper English instead of y'all. Okay,
You guys.
you guys need to know that we don't come every single time, and that sometimes you guys come so quickly before us that we do not have the time to have an orgasm, which is okay.
Mhm.
I mean, we're not mad unless you are the
Unless
guy.
I am
Yeah,
that.
unless you. I know that my sister dated a guy, and I don't even know how she dated this fool, because he came in like 3 minutes every time. 3 minutes? What the hell? I don't even know.
That's
would
what I
not
was just
fuck
about to
you
say.
no
I was
more.
just about to look up, because my friend, she told me that this guy that she was with, she said that like he used to like bust like within like 5 minutes, and she was like, I don't even know how I got pregnant by this nigga, because she was like, it never lasts, and she just didn't understand.
He had some strong little fighters,
Some little swimmers.
but a weak solar system.
Right. She was
I
like,
don't
I
know.
don't understand that, and I'm like, that is crazy.
Yeah, it really
That's
is.
actually kind of depressing. Like,
It
I got pregnant and I didn't even have an orgasm.
She said she never did.
Well, damn, I got pregnant and I didn't have an orgasm, but that's because I just didn't want to be an involved party. I was.
Damn.
What? Can we talk about? Wait, what? Wait, what?
The night I got pregnant, yo.
You know the night that you got
Yes,
pregnant?
it was January 20th, 2013. I remember he came home. He had been away on tour.
Mm-hmm.
You guys don't think that when I say on tour, I mean like something extravagant. He had a small...
Damn, give him some fucking credit, man.
But it was a small
girl.
time artist. That's what I mean. But they were on tour on like this high school, college tour or whatever. And he had been gone for like a week and a half, 2 weeks, maybe, yeah. And he came back, and I was asleep, and he was like, "Oh yeah, come on, girl, let's hey baby."
Did he wake you up with head?
He didn't know. He woke me up with his dick.
That is the best to me. Okay, go ahead.
That was Mocha.
Wake me up. Wake me up with some dick. I don't need a good morning. Just be like,
The dick wake up apparently is the best way to wake Mocha up. Wake her up with a dick. She, boing. Hello, coffee and cream.
I will fix breakfast for you if you wake me up.
No, but me, Almond, when he woke me up with that dick at midnight and a nigga got to go to work at 6 a.m., I'm like, look, I'm not interested now.
This is for real.
I have to go to work. I understand that we haven't seen each other in 2 weeks, but I'm tired.
No, you don't understand.
I am. But he was like, no, I need to have you. So I said, okay, have me. But I ain't doing shit. I ain't gonna moan. I'm not turning
Hell
on.
no.
I've been there before.
I feel bad for him because I feel like he was basically like, what is it called when you have sex with a dead person? Like,
nephrophiliac?
Disgusting. That's
yes,
what you call it.
But I mean, I was pretty limp. Like I was just laying there. I don't even think I fucking moved. All I know is I was laying on my stomach, but he was hitting it from the back. And then he was like, "You pregnant now?"
Are you for real?
And
you really were?
And I was like, "Huh." I don't get pregnant. And then he was like, "Okay." And then I remember I woke up that next morning and I had to contemplate, like, should I go to Walgreens?
Necrophiliac is a person
that has sex with dead people.
That's nasty.
So I had to sit there the next morning like, am I going to Walgreens? And I didn't even fake it. I didn't do shit.
Oh my God.
I didn't do a damn thing.
And you got pregnant.
And I got pregnant and
he called it.
He called it like a motherfucker. He
called it like bingo.
And I said like
the club up.
And I went, normally
the club up.
Normally I would have went to Walgreens and got like a morning after pill, but I didn't think. Like I was like I wasn't even an involved party. Like
you don't have to be.
His sperm was involved.
You were ovulating that day.
I sure was, and yeah, I decided not to get the morning after pill because I was like, well, if I'm pregnant, then I'm older now. I'm not. See, I said and told y'all how old I am, and I was like, but my son is 3, and I'm like, if I'm pregnant, it's meant to be.
Oh well,
it's meant to be.
Yeah.
And then
a few
weeks later, it was meant to be.
No period.
And I fucking freaked. Like, what? How does this happen? Like, bitch, how do you think?
That's funny as hell.
You told you.
He said, bitch, you're pregnant now. So, yeah, anyways. Boosting the man's ego. Okay, so number 4. Women assume they're being judged by the man, but rarely communicate this concern. I don't know if I've ever felt that way.
Concerned
like about what?
Judgment?
Since you can't do it?
Yeah.
I don't know. They said, sadly, with their beliefs that they are psychologically responsible for orgasms, don't need it to experience pleasure and have to fake it to please their partner.
been
It's
there.
natural for women to assume that their partners are judging them on how well they contribute to a positive outcome. Too embarrassed or unsure of themselves, women avoid letting their male partners know he's failed. Ooh, we need to be, but women, we need to let these motherfuckers know they have failed.
I've been in that situation though, where like the guy will always ask, like, "Did you?" And then I'm just like, "Yeah."
you say it in that light way, like, of course,
right? Like, yeah, oh my God, it was so good.
Great.
And if they ask me how many times, I always say 3.
I always say 2 because I feel like it's
Why
safe.
3? Why is 3 your
I don't know.
that you feel like that really lets them feel like
yeah,
oh, you
3.
really, you really did it. You really did it, boo.
Unless it's the truth, then I'll be like 1.
I don't know if it really happened. Yeah, but like, yeah, and then you don't want to be like, no, because the one time I was honest and said no, he was like, really? I wonder why, like, what? And I'm just like, no. Nobody wants to go through that.
So wait, I just thought of it. We lie. I'm sure Psychology Today is still saying this, but I'm going to say it because I don't know. I didn't read that part. I did read the whole article, but I'm sharing it all with you guys. But I feel like what Caramel was just saying is we don't want to start over. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you came and, like, I feel like I've received the pleasure that I need to receive, that it's like, if I say no, I didn't orgasm.
Right, you're going to want to
then
do it
he's
again.
going to be like, oh, well, you had to orgasm.
Have y'all ever said, and they don't even have to do with an orgasm, but just said something and it kind of fuck with him, and so the next time y'all have sex, he's on some crazy ass shit.
No.
Like, oh my God, when me and him saw Magic Mike XL together.
What the fuck?
It's a competition.
He was like, oh, like, women really like all that stuff? And I was like, I guess, whatever. It's cheesy to me, but, hey, whatever floats stay boat.
Right.
And when we had sex, he tried to nail the shit. I was like, slow down. Like, I am yours. Like, it's fine. Like, you don't have to worry.
The loving is not going nowhere.
Yeah, and we had a conversation once about how he's not the biggest dick I've ever had.
Oh, God. Why did you tell him that?
Because I'm an honest person.
Never tell a nigga that! Oh, my God. His whole fucking ego was crushed.
It really was.
It was like, it was like an experience.
He ain't going to let you know it.
It really wasn't. I don't think that
okay,
it was.
but with that being said, if a guy told you, yeah, your pussy's not the best pussy
He told me that.
Well, did it bother you?
No, because I know I have great vagina.
But
it may not be the best. It's always somebody that's better. It's always that. I'm not going to be like, oh, I have the best vagina in the whole world. And no
Midwest.
Female can ever top this pussy. It's amazing. Like, no. Am I going to walk around the world thinking that? If somebody has that and says that, I'm supposed to feel some type of way?
No.
But at the end of the day, you not with her, you with me. Well, he probably was. I don't know.
I doubt that the vagina that was better than
right.
ain't the one that he's still
fucking.
No.
He's still fucking. But
that's a whole nother story.
Right.
But,
a whole nother story, ladies and gentlemen.
Like, I was just like, okay, that's cool. I wonder what she was doing, or like, was it something she was doing specifically that made her, like, I'm not a jealous type. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So if it's anything, like, if you can give me a tip or whatever it is, like, you know how not all girls like their vagina ate out the same way?
I don't know.
Like, this different.
I never had a discussion with females. Write that topic down. How do you like your vagina ate out?
Like switch.
But what I learned in my sexual experiences, that not all dudes like they dick suck the same way.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't suck like every nigga's dick the same way, and they all enjoyed it.
Like, until my ex, my most recent ex, I was the same way, and I always got a great reaction. Like,
you got
immediately.
She got
a standing ovation.
Rave reviews.
Sometimes tears. Sometimes the promise of credit cards. No, seriously though.
Wait, the promise of what?
That's neither here nor there. That's
Mocha.
Not here nor there. But all
How are you?
All I'm saying is, before him, I had rave reviews.
Like it's hilarious.
Yelp 5 stars.
Oh,
No.
I think it was Yelp.
No.
Damn, so you was deep
Please.
throated with no gag.
Mocha.
Deep
But-
throat, no gag.
But with him, he was like, I don't like my dick stuck like that. I like it like this.
And
I
I
had
know
to change
you
it.
were like,
I was like, what? Yeah, I had to think. I'm like, first I was offended.
She was
Then
like,
I said, you know what?
You can't get mad at him telling you what he like.
Yeah, so I took that and I learned how to do it exactly how he
You
liked
learned
it.
how to suck that? No, I'm just
And
playing.
that was it. And then
That's crazy, though.
motherfucker pulled out a ring. But never mind. That's neither here
Oh,
nor there.
God.
so yeah, okay. We're on number 5. This is the last tip.
Okay.
I feel like this is the tip
Yeah.
and the topic.
It is the tip and the topic. You guys, normally the tip and the
Right.
topic would not flow together.
Like this.
That wasn't our attempts, but shit, this is
Let's
how
just go with
this
it.
shit just roll like that.
It's
So who
natural.
knows? Either
this is
it'll.
authentic
Yes.
sexual flavors today.
This is the first. This is what you get. Either you sign on again, or you're like, these bitches is crazy.
Which is
But
fine.
5, women put more value on man's pleasure than their own, and I would totally agree with that.
I
I
do
know
too.
a lot of times that I don't know why.
It depends on what kind of
Because you want to
mood
make
I'm
them
in.
happy.
Yeah, I do want to make my man happy, and I feel like I think the other thing is I know how much goes into me reaching my pleasure. That I'm like, yo, that's a lot of ask a nigga. You know, like that's a lot to ask a man to deal with. Like, I know that it could take me 45 minutes to reach what he just reached in 20. And who the fuck wants? I'm time to go to bed.
You know,
So-
like when it's y'all seen that meme on like Facebook and Instagram
With the
with
death
Bugs
skeleton?
Bunny. No, with Bugs Bunny is trying to get into a hot tub. And they like when that pussy is too good,
Mhm.
and he's like,
Barely a
he
foot.
could
yeah.
barely get in it, and then he gets in it, and then it's like he comes. But it's just
Uh-huh.
like when you, I don't know. I'm selfish. Like even if you're like that, and which I deal with a lot, like he'll just be trying to hold out. Because, you know, they try to hold they come if they know they're going to come
If it's
to
a
that.
good man. If it's a good
yeah.
man. If it's a good man. I know my man does, and I
Yeah.
think it's amazing. I think that's
Yeah.
an amazing ability.
Yeah.
And to
And
know
you can
that,
see it in their face.
Oh, my
like,
God.
oh, my God.
or when they do the pull out, they pull out, they
Yeah,
be like,
they hold it, and they, yes,
they like, think
That face
think
be
about
all
shit,
scrunched
think
up.
about shit, think about circuses, think about, whatever y'all
My
y'all men
nigga be
think
like,
about.
golf.
Yes, yes.
That doesn't work. Does that work? Let's ask someone.
It does.
It does.
It
Like,
does.
they have to pull out, and they have to, like, think about it. And that's usually when they'll start eating you out
Mhm,
again
or
or
doing
doing
something
something else.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, but like with me, I'm selfish. No, make me come. I don't feel bad about it or nothing like that. Like, make me come, nigga. You know exactly what it is.
Jasmine.
Almond has to really use the restroom.
Okay. We're gonna come back. We're gonna keep talking,
You guys keep talking. I'll be back in 2 seconds.
and then Almond will be back. Yeah, like I'm selfish. If I feel like I came here to fuck you or you came here to fuck me, you know what you need to be doing.
Damn.
And I don't deal with selfish niggas. If it's
But
a
no,
selfish guy like that, I'm not gonna fuck
But
him
it's
more
not-
than one time.
But it's not always selfish. Like, you know, sometimes they can't hold it. If it's that good, like they can't hold it, and it's just gonna happen. You want him to bust his fucking balls open?
Yeah,
Damn,
like
then you ain't
it
gonna get no
depends
more.
on the what is it called, refractory period, like how long it takes them to have an orgasm and then get back hard.
Mm.
For some people, it's right away. For most people, it's like some minutes, 10 minutes, 5 minutes, whatever it is. I've been spoiled with having a nigga with no refractory period. That means he can orgasm and his dick could be hard right afterwards. So we can go again until I'm satisfied.
Oh my God. This is a whole new world.
I'm just saying that, you know.
wanna-
What I missed?
we were talking about refractory periods, which means
What the hell is a refractory period?
Something her
and I might be saying that
She
wrong,
made this shit
but
up.
y'all can look it up, and it's basically the time it takes for a guy to nut and then get back hard to go around to. And I was saying that I've been spoiled lately because I was with somebody that had no refractory period. That means
So
he
he
could
could nut and then just boom, he'd be hard.
he
right
come
on
back
there.
and his dick is just hard.
See, my
looking at
husband,
me.
I have to give him head to get it back.
Yeah. And before him, it was a lot of guys that I was with that was the same way.
He had to give him head or something.
To do
Like, they
something.
could get hard again, but I dated a guy who couldn't, like, after he came, that was it.
That was it.
This is I've never done either one of those.
Really?
Seriously.
So
I've never been spoiled, I guess.
Really? So it's like once he's out. I mean, I've dealt with
Because
that
I
too.
usually don't, but I don't really, like, once that happens, it's like, okay.
Okay, so a question with what we just said about wanting to, like, you put more value on your man. Do you go out of your way to, like, feed your man's ego? Like, do you feel like it's necessary to make them feel like, okay, this is weird. You guys might not like this. This is the judgment of if anyone's going to listen to this podcast again. Like, do you feel like the way you fake your orgasm, like, do you fake your orgasm in a way that's really gonna feed an ego? Like, I want us all.
Hold up.
Hold up. Wait a minute. It's gonna get real.
Oh, shit.
Let's fake an orgasm,
Girl.
Okay, and your most
I don't
recent
wanna-
sexual.
I don't-
Nope, you
do-
in this, bitch. I don't care what you say, you're in it. So
I don't want to
no,
do it.
this is work. You're gonna do it.
Caramel scared.
Peer pressure, peer pressure, peer pressure.
I'm just saying, it could be interesting
To see how you fake it.
But
because
what if
I really think women have that, like, shit
Ability.
tied
be
down.
sexy.
Like, if you are going to fuck,
You're going to get an
you
Academy
need
Award
to
today.
know.
No, because
Oscar.
mine is gonna be so fucking weird. Y'all gonna be like, we need to call the police on her.
I believe her.
Yeah.
She'd
Okay.
probably be like,
All right. Take one. Mocha's orgasm.
No, really?
You want me to go? Okay, I'm gonna go
I'm
first.
gonna go
Okay.
first.
Okay. This is hard. This is weird.
It is, because, like,
I haven't really faked an orgasm in a while because I don't feel like I have to anymore. Like, if I don't orgasm, my husband doesn't get upset. He just says, "Did you come?" And I'll be like, "Nah, not today." He'll be like, "Oh, okay. Well, maybe next time."
Want some Lucky Charms, babe?
That's some shit you tell your kids. Right?
Maybe next time. Want some Lucky Charms?
And is that what happens in married life, right? Married life is just like, oh well.
Because you got to get it when you can, shit.
So I don't have to, but I know back in the day, I mean, it would just be like more, you just be like,
Oh, my God. I'm not doing this. I'm
I
not.
talk shit when I fake it.
You talk shit, you go, oh, nigga, that dick is so good.
Yeah.
I'm silent the whole time.
You gotta shake your voice.
Right, a little bit. Like, you gotta shake your core too.
and then
I'm
you
silent.
have to squeeze, like, if
you have to
it's a
squeeze
man,
it.
if it's a man, that's where we're going. If it's a real man, you gotta squeeze your pussy. You gotta make the walls just come together because you gotta squeeze your butt cheeks together.
I don't do all of that.
You gotta, because if it's a real man, he's gonna know that you're faking.
Caramel is like, what the fuck?
Like, this is really a
With y'all.
whole new world. Like, I don't even do
Oh
all
my
of that.
god.
I just say it
And then he
happened.
breathes really heavy after. That was so fucking good.
Do you
Wow.
sound like that? Because I thought you had blonde hair for it.
Wow. I should have recorded that for my dreams.
I can't act that well as Almond, but I'll let y'all know what I say. The shit that I talk.
I want to know.
Because me and my past lover were like, it was quite of an age gap in between it. So I know that he likes a younger female. So I be like,
I can't do
She
this.
can't even say it, yo.
it's filth. It's like pure filth.
Say it.
I be like,
Say it. What do you say? I'm just a little young bitch.
Say it.
can I tell Almond and she acts it out?
Yeah, I can act it out. Wait, say that again, you guys.
I heard that
Prepare
shit.
yourself.
Oh my god.
That's what I thought you said. How do you say it? It's like, oh my god, busting this virgin pussy right now, nigga. Fuck. Oh my god.
Daddy.
Daddy? Oh, she says daddy. Busting
You know
this virgin
what?
pussy, daddy. Oh.
No, I'm not. I have never done this. This is like crazy talk. Y'all really take it there.
So no wonder I'm not
What's
pregnant.
our email? What's our email? Somebody say it out loud.
Sexualflavas1@gmail.com.
I would love to hear some fake orgasms. Who wants to play a game? That's so fun. Let's just do it.
Send us some sound bites.
The best fake orgasm you ever had.
Right, so I can
Dudes,
save them.
I know you fucking hate us right now. It's fine. Your girl does it to you all the time. It's just a life.
You don't
you
know,
know what?
it.
No.
You don't know whether it's fake or real, bitch.
Right, because I don't. But you know what? Y'all deserve some Oscars. I don't do that.
We deserve Oscars.
Yes, I don't.
You don't
do
be
that.
like, you got the biggest dick. Like, oh my god, your dick is so
Yeah,
big.
you'd be like, oh my god, your dick feels so good. Oh, I love this dick. Oh, I love this dick.
Almond.
Oh, I love it.
He
He
like,
tell me you love it. He's like, I love
you make
it.
my pussy so wet. Oh my god.
Do
my
you
pussy's
ever like
so wet.
moan in the rhythm of like
Of the
and-
sex
and never break it?
I must be.
Like if he's like,
Uh,
you like, ah. Fuck it.
This is crazy talk. Like
Nobody's ever gonna listen to this again.
nobody.
I promise we're more calm than that. We're more chill than that on a regular day.
We are
But right now,
respectable women.
Almond is in it. She in her vibe, man.
I mean,
And
like
that's all we know.
I told you guys, I am the oldest of the group. I done faked orgasms for a
But
few
so long.
years.
I'm not even the youngest, but those there that y'all have done. You know what? Let me draw y'all up some Oscars.
Well, Almond also was trying to be an actress. I was trying
Yes,
to be an
and
actress.
she is amazing because I believed you for a split second.
Right.
Like, and I'm
Were
a
you-
female and
were
we're
you-
not fucking
Were
right
you
now.
stimulated a little bit?
Like, I believed you.
And
No,
she was
I-
moving around like I was like, she's fucking someone right now. She is.
In her mind.
In my mind, you gotta that's what you gotta dig deep. You know
Dig
what?
deep.
That's what's fucked up. That's why I think once upon a time I thought like the only thing I'd be good at is like porn. No, there was a time when I was like 18. I was like, what am I gonna do with my life? What do I do good?
Fuck.
I'm pretty. I'm very attractive, and I love to fuck.
I love to.
I love to fuck. So I thought that for a while that all I was gonna do was be a porn star. But then I thought about my daddy, and I was like, yo,
Right, Trevor would kill
daddy
me.
is gonna be. Though my dad is like rare, and he probably still would have been like, you
No.
do such a great job, babe.
My dad is crazy. He still hates my ex, and he doesn't even know like everything that happened.
Yeah.
He's crazy, so he would probably kill me if he knew I was.
And it's
doing
funny.
porn.
What do you do now, Almond? That's funny.
I'm an accountant.
Right.
So you never know.
I sit at my desk with no one, and I listen to podcasts
All that.
all day long. Okay, and you know what? I listen to political podcasts, so that's really dreary and old and like stale cheese. You know what I'm saying? So I'm definitely not a porn star or an actress, but hopefully one day I could be one of them.
Yes.
Not the porn star.
It's
I was like,
for her
wait,
man. Wait, for your man. Have y'all ever recorded yourselves having sex?
No.
Yes.
Yeah.
That was Almond. I have at least, let me think about it. at least 10 sex tapes.
Damn.
Hopefully.
Are they like scripted?
No,
It's just raw footage.
They're just raw footage.
You know what? That's my favorite
I
section
have
of porn.
3 to 4 lesbian ones, and then
We gasped. Me and Caramel gasped.
how are you?
Didn't hear.
And then before we had like these really high tech cell phones, when it was like really starting to get, remember the first like flip phones that had some like recording abilities on there? I have maybe like 3 or 4, maybe 3 on a device like that. But I'm sure that nigga done lost that device, and like, you know, technology wasn't the same.
It's
then.
moving so fast.
But now with the person that I'm going to spend the rest of my life with, we probably have at least 4. And they're actually pretty good, but I know one that we did in New York City when we lived there, and I was giving him head. That is awesome.
Damn,
he watches it to jack off.
Damn.
That's love. That's the definition of love to me.
Mm-hmm. So that, like, how do you not like love that? Like, he's like, oh yeah, jacked off today to us.
Yeah. Like, yeah.
Damn.
Like, okay, cheers to that, baby. No.
That means you must have did an amazing job.
I did. I actually, you know,
Academy Award.
we could have a
you
whole
sucked the skin off the
topic about that head. I learned how to suck dick from Superhead.
Really?
Watching her porn.
She
amazing.
is a savage.
Yes.
Like, she be having them in that, and like
Corinne, if you ever listen to this podcast, just by chance, I doubt it, but if you do, we would love to have you on.
Right.
I'm totally.
Copy your
I don't
technique.
want to say I respect you.
Well, she ain't
coming on here now.
But I adore you.
Up.
I adore you. Like, I think that you know, for what you do, you do well.
Right, because I mean, I've tried to pick up.
When I say I don't respect you, I just mean there's some decisions that you've made I probably would have made them the same.
Oh my God.
But you're doing better than me.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
It's for real.
Yeah. She probably got more furniture in her house.
Better.
Okay, so now
we'll move right along.
Yes.
right, let's go into the scenario, which kind of ties into our topic tip.
Okay.
Okay, so you meet a guy, right?
Right.
Y'all vibe and everything, and you end up sleeping with him.
Yeah.
It's like a one-night stand. The sex was hella whack, though.
Mm-hmm.
But he is really nice, and he's begging you for another date. And he asks you, you know, did you have a good time? How was it? So do you A, play nice and say it was okay, you know, and go on another date? Maybe it was just a little off that time. Or do you be mean and speak the truth and say, nah, nigga, that shit was whack. Put your shoes on and dip.
Put your shoes on.
Just tuck that up. It's okay.
I'm about second chances, so I'll probably give him one more chance.
Sucker. No, I'm just
I know that what I'm about to say was not even one of the answers. But
Sure.
I always have to
Or
be a
C.
rebel.
Or
I have
C.
to be,
Or C. Make your
Come
own.
up with your own shit. C. Nigga, I'm gonna just roll out the bed. Like, I'm gonna like let this nigga fall asleep thinking he did a great job.
Damn.
And then I'm going to silently roll out of the bed.
I'm picturing it.
Me
Sneak
too.
out of the house and never speak to this motherfucker again. I've done that.
Damn.
Oh my
I have
God.
even gotten caught trying to sneak out. Like,
Right. I was just about to say that would be me. That would happen to me. Like, oh, I forgot my jacket. Shit. You gotta go back in there and
knock
get
on
it.
the
Like,
door.
Fuck that
This
jacket.
nigga's like, what are you doing at the door?
Put your car keys in the jacket. You gotta go.
Oh, damn.
He's like,
Damn.
why you at the door, bitch? I thought you was in bed
Oh,
with me.
shit.
Then you gotta be like, oh, I left something in the car.
Right.
Then you gotta get back in the bed, lay down
Right.
with that nigga again, let him fall asleep, and then try to sneak out again, get your
No,
shit
he ain't
together.
gonna go back to sleep. He probably knew, like, this bitch about to try
You
to
keep
leave
one
me
eye open.
high and dry.
Where that bitch at? But yeah, sneaking out is like B.
So you avoid your problem.
I avoid talking to this nigga about his whackness. But he's
Avoid
gonna know
confrontation.
he's whack through the fact that I am never calling him back.
Right.
Nigga, you was
So
whack.
so you don't think you can have sex with a really good sex with somebody and never call them back?
Really good sex?
Mhm.
I tried, but he called me. I should have never.
I've never had a one night stand.
I tried so hard to have a one night stand in Toronto, and I just knew I was such a filthy whore, you guys.
Shut up.
Damn.
Shut up.
I walked up to this nigga like, yo, you wanna fuck?
Never.
No. Oh my God. I wish I had the courage.
She's lying.
She is.
I had so much liquid courage in me. Like the liquid courage was like
Never.
full to the brim because I had
No.
threw up half of it.
Who are you?
She did. Because I was about to say, by the time I got that much, I'm sick.
I threw up half of it before I went back downstairs to find him. But I remember I was at Caravana and I had saw this nigga. I said, I'm gonna fuck him. And my friend was like, that is ruthless.
Call me ruthless A.
And then we got wasted, and then we went to the club. I got so sick, I threw up the whole ride home. And then by the time, home, to the hotel. And then by the time we got back to the hotel, you know, I was back level-headed. You know what I mean? To a degree of level-headed.
Right. I'm like, clearly you wasn't.
Never. That's why I'm like, no.
And I walked up, I said, hey, you want to fuck? And he was like, yeah. And he grabbed my hand, boom, straight up to the room. We fucked, and it was amazing. He had a great penis.
Are you kidding me?
And,
I need to try this.
So then, you know, after we did it and we came and we're in the room, and I was like, that was great. He was like, that was amazing. And I was like, okay, thanks. And then I walked out the room. I closed the hotel door, like, you're a hoe. I was like,
you always gotta be self-aware in the moment.
I had to tell myself that was some hoe shit. And then I'm like, that nigga's never gonna talk to you again. Just avoid him the rest of this trip. If you see him on the street, go the other way. Like, I'm talking to myself in the head all the way down to my room. Like, this shit is never gonna, like, I can't even believe you did this.
I could do that. That's
so
crazy.
I go back to our room with my homegirls, right? And then my friend is like, oh, I want a sausage. Like, in Toronto, they sell these sausages on the street or whatever. So
Really?
I'm like, oh, yeah, I just had one. Let me go get another. I meant this. So, bad joke.
Wait a minute.
So I go downstairs with my friend to get this sausage off the cart. And then I run into this nigga.
No, at the sausage cart. That's so ironic.
So then he was
both
like,
did
"Hey,
sausage.
I was looking for you. You left so quick. I wanted to get your number." I was like,
You do?
That's what I was like.
Why?
I was so confused. And you know what? The honest to God, what I should have said was like, nah, you know, it is what it is. We did what we did here, and that's that.
Right.
But it was so good, and he was so fine. Like, he was my type. His name was Julian, and he was just gorgeous.
Julian, if you remember this moment, email us. Because I want to know what was in your head that you decided to have
He was
sex
like, this hoe
with this total stranger.
He's like, this bitch
Right.
is a hoe, and her pussy is good.
Man. Do you know he probably tells this story like to this day? Like, this girl just walked up and like,
You guys don't even get it. Wait, so then I was like, okay, and I gave him my number, and then that was that. And but he called me maybe 3 weeks later, but in Detroit, and I'm giving all my details away. Who this is? So then we're in Detroit, and it was like at a Kappa party or whatever. And then he hits me up, but he hits me up like we in Caravana, like, yo, you want to fuck? And I'm just like, yo, this ain't Toronto, nigga. This ain't. That shit was that. This is this.
Yeah.
And I'm not that same bitch there. Like, it's like Vegas.
Right.
What happened?
But it was
Which is why I shouldn't have gave him my number, right?
Right.
Because what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas.
Vegas.
So I should have just gave him my number and been on with my fucking
But did
day.
you fuck him again, though?
Yes, I did.
Really?
Not that night. Not that night.
No.
So here, this is this podcast is going to roll on past, we should only be in 60 minutes, so I'm going to try to do this real quick. So I did fuck him again, but not that night that he called me in Detroit. He called me again later, and one of my girlfriends actually was friends with one of his frat brothers.
Yeah.
So that
Small
is
world.
what it happened. So she asked me to go. I'm not going to say what college it was. She asked me to go to a frat party at this particular college with her. She was going to see his frat brother. I knew he was there. He knew that I knew, blah, 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 right?
Yeah.
So we go, and I see him. We're supposed to stay at their house. I'm supposed to sleep in his bed. Like,
It was planned.
it was planned. So I knew that I was gonna fuck him again once I made the decision to go to this frat party.
Mm-hmm.
So then we go to the frat party, we have a good time, and then my friend and I leave. But then when we leave, he hadn't left yet, right? Then his cousin comes up to me and says, "Yo, my cousin told me about you, and he tried to fuck me. Like, he tried to come on to me." And I lost it. I was pissed. I said, "Nigga, I don't know what the fuck you think this is. I ain't no motherfucking fucking prostitute, bitch." And I had to go off on him and whatnot, and I'm like ready to go. Like, I was literally maybe 5 hours from Detroit, so I couldn't just fucking leave.
Right.
And I'm like, man, I'm gonna have to fucking stay in a hotel. I'm pissed. I'm like fuming. My girl calms me down, and then I somehow get into his place. I can't remember how, because he wasn't there yet. And I just went to sleep I went to sleep on the couch.
Mm-hmm.
And I was just going to sleep on the couch, wake up really early, and leave.
Mm-hmm.
And then he comes home. He wakes me up, and he tries to apologize for his cousin's behavior. And I'm like, no, nigga, you the reason. I know
Right,
you
right.
told him, like, oh,
Right,
yeah, she's
clear.
down to fuck.
Right.
And I'm like, I was down to fuck with you. I came up to you. You didn't come up to me
Right.
and ask me to fuck. I made a decision, and I came to you and asked you to fuck. So
Yeah.
don't be telling your people like
Yeah.
you came up on some shit. You came up on some shit because I came to you.
Right. It was
Not-
on your
it was
turn.
your
Yeah,
lucky
it was
day.
on my terms. Like, I have always been that. I have always felt like I was in control of my sexuality, and like I told you until my mom told me I wasn't. And so then he apologized. I didn't accept his apology, but I did fuck him.
That happened.
Oh.
And it was amazing.
Again.
And so then I knew that was bad. I knew that I shouldn't have fucked him. I should have just kept my ass on the couch and got up and fucking left. But I did have sex. It was fucking awesome.
No
And
regrets.
so then that's when I had to do the sneak out, roll out the bed real slow. And then I like took a shower and was trying to get ready, brush my teeth. I was almost out the house, yo, and he woke up. And he was like, yo, I almost said my name. Yo, where you going? I was like, yeah, I gotta go. And I left and never saw him again. Psych! Saw this nigga like 5 more times in my life.
Oh my
Really?
God.
You kept running
I
into
thought
him?
Every fucking... I started dating another guy when
I thought you met him in Toronto.
I did, but
That's
he lived in Michigan. I said Detroit. So he lived in Michigan. I saw him again at another frat party right when I had first started dating this guy, and he was like, "Yo, what's up?" Dad. I was like, "No, I'm dating somebody." Then I moved to the city I currently live in. Right. Walking down the street, had just started dating a new dude, was with him, walking down the street, boom, right in my face. Hey, I haven't seen you in so long. How you doing?
No.
That is crazy.
And I'm like,
it feels like it was almost meant to be.
yeah, like,
Right.
why did I keep running into this nigga? And I was like, you were supposed to be a
one-night
stand.
So moral of the story is don't do it.
Yeah.
No one-night stands.
I tried to have a one-night stand. It ended up being a 3-month relationship.
Right.
Damn.
And you want to know why, you
That's-
guys? You want to know why those things happen?
Because y'all too nice.
No, because the pussy is
It's
that
so good.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Recognize
Right.
good pussy.
Because if it's a one-night stand, we know it's a one-night stand, they can leave it at that.
Yeah, like a nigga a guy who is interested in a one night stand is interested in a one night stand.
Exactly.
Unless the pussy is good. If the pussy is good, then he like, damn, that pussy was so good.
I have
gotta
to hit
see
it
her
a couple
one
more times.
Yeah.
And it ain't no feelings like I like her.
No,
I have to hit it some more.
See? And we recognize that.
We know that.
Mocha and Almond recognize that don't mean like, oh, he liked me. Like,
Right.
never at one time when I kept running into this nigga did I think like,
We about to be in a relationship.
he really likes me. Oh, he really want to be with me. No, we both knew that chemistry was so fucking fire. Like, oh, if I could just have that one more time. One more time.
Like
but
a crackhead.
Wasn't supposed to be. Like, nigga, we wasn't even supposed to fuck that first time. I had just too much liquid courage. And I had an ex there.
No, Caramel knows about it.
Yeah.
She knows about...
She said, do I?
Yes.
Oh, I know about not getting them to go away, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, see? Good pussy. That's all good pussy.
Right.
Like, if pussy is bad, a motherfucker, I don't care if he's black, yellow, green, brown, or blue. If your pussy is whack, he's leaving.
Yes, even if he liked you at first.
Like, even if he thought your personality was
good.
Kind. Oh, she's really cool. She's like one of the niggas. Or like, oh, she's like one of the fellas.
I really like her. I can see myself with her.
But if that pussy is whack, he ain't never coming back.
Oh!
If the pussy
Put it on
is
the
whack.
t-shirt.
Well, I want to thank Almond and Mocha for taking me to class today. I'm in a whole new world right now. I need to go to Lover's Lane.
Let's go. We can have a field trip.
Yeah, Lover's
It's right down the street.
Lover's Lane.
There's plenty of them.
I know, yeah. Like, she's over here in Lover's Lane, like they gonna be able to put a fucking GPS.
Like they're about to ring the doorbell in a split second.
That's the Lover's Lane on blah, blah, blah. No, nigga, we could be on 8 Mile and...
Whatever.
Yeah, cringe. I don't even...
Okay.
Whatever.
Yeah. Right, so do we have a quote for today?
A quote? Oh.
We do. Almond has a quote for us. Almond got a quote for us.
I sound like I'm barking.
This is a feminist quote that we will try to incorporate in every episode.
Right.
All right. Since we've been talking so much about women and men relationships.
Right.
Sex.
Yeah.
Love and sex and magic.
This is a quote from Margaret Thatcher. If you want something said, ask a man. If you want something done, ask a woman. And we all know that it's true. Like,
true.
Yeah. If you want something said, go ask Donald Trump. He gonna tell you all kinds of shit.
Bullshit.
You want something done? Ask Michelle Obama. She gonna get it done.
Or ask who's his advisor, his top advisor.
Oh, Carrie-Ann Conway.
Yes.
Carrie-Ann Conway.
She is like the one that's doing everything.
Yeah. Carrie-Ann Conway is making magic, okay?
Right. Your president isn't Donald Trump. It's
Carrie-Ann Conway. Thank you, Carrie-Ann Conway, and I bless you and hope that you really are on our side. You're a woman, don't forget.
Okay. Right, whore. So, okay, that was a lovely quote. So, what about the love song of the week? Does anybody have one? If you don't, I have one.
Love song of the week.
Okay.
Come on, Caramel.
So, sure. Since, we're talking about one night stands and, whatnot. How about the song by Tinashe called Company?
Of course.
Yes.
It's an excellent song. And
she's a cute little thing.
She is. And if you haven't seen the video, please do watch it. I mean, she's dancing her ass off for almost 5 minutes straight. And she's just so cute. And it's just a really sexy video if you like to see girls dance with guys and stuff. But yeah, it's a good song. And she's talking about how she doesn't need no loving. She just wants some company.
Yeah, she just
wants for this company. Night. So don't get your feelings involved.
What kind of company?
She just wants you
a cuddle buddy? A cuddle buddy?
Yeah, she literally, in the song, she says, you can just fucking leave.
The fuck.
Yes, you can say you had it all. No strings.
Yeah.
That's
and she says, I don't want you to need me.
Right.
I just want to be the one you need in the moment.
Right.
Yes.
It's a very one night standish song. So it's all tied together today.
It has. So closing out. Bye.
Right. Yes. If you have any questions, concerns, letters, orgasms, sound bites.
And we like to know your flavor fantasies as well.
Please, fantasies, questions,
Send us your stories.
Stories, like nasty stories, like my Toronto.
Yeah, that was her flavor
That was
fantasy.
not a one night stand. I'm sorry.
Or attempted at a one night stand. You can email us at sexualflavas1@gmail.com. We may even read your story on air. Also, follow our Tumblr page, which is Sexual Flavas Podcast at tumblr.com.
Yeah.
I think that's it.
Just look for Sexual Flavas.
Yeah, just look us up.
We gotta work on that shit too.
Right. So, but yeah, that's all. You guys have a great day. Bye.
Love.